step line of the show where the telephone callers would like to ask you a couple of questions. Good evening, Tafa from Ghana. You're most welcome to Straight Talk Africa.
Hello, good evening, Shaka. How are you doing?
I am hugely terrific, Tafa. How are you today?
I'm very good, Shaka. My greetings to your honorable guest in the studio.
Thank you. Your question, Tafa.
Shaka, I have two quick questions. Shaka, many Africans have a belief, including me, that there's no way President of the United States will pay a visit for somebody that they knew that have some criminal issue on his head. Talk about in regard to the Kenya. We all knew that President of the United States has paid a Kenya visit recently, and he met the President of Kenya and the Vice President. So some of us have that belief that if the United States know that Kenya President has some questions to answer to ICC, there's no way the United States President will pay a Kenyan President a visit. Secondly, Chaka, my question that goes to ICC, whatever they are, International Criminal Court. Where is those people who give them the initial information that warrant the investigation? We want to know. Because it was somebody who reported the case to them before they started the investigation. So where are those people? They should go and look for those people. We want to know what happened, the initial information that they have. Based on that, they initiate the investigation against the Kenyan president and the vice president. Shaka, thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Let's go to Nigeria. Good evening, Patrick. You're most welcome. Straight Talk Africa.
Good evening, Mr. Shaka. Good evening, our guest. That's Patrick Okura for Arochukwu, Nigeria.
Terrific.
Mr. Shaka, you see, let us face reality. ICC job in Kenya was a welcome development. And my question goes to Mr. Nyakasa. If ICC did not go to Kenya, do you agree with me that many African leaders could have turned election in their country to be do or die, true or false? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's go to Cliff from Uganda. Cliff, you're most welcome to Straight Talk Africa.
Shaka, how are you?
I am hugely terrific, Sam, but you are called Cliff. How are you?
Before the ICC prosecutes all the African cases, what is Bosnia saying that, wait a minute, their action and acts against humanity in Iraq, North America, Syria, Palestine, the participation with Israel, Colombia, and why can't the ICC cover widely the scope of investigation greatly and not to target all the African states? Thank you, Shaka, and have a nice time.
You're most welcome. Nyaka, you want to respond to...
Yeah, the question. The first one was about...
the second
Kenya.
one from Nigeria.
No, about Kenya. But I could not hear clearly. But I know that, yes, it was difficult. But what I think I've understood is that about Kenya, if the ICC does not go there, and it may be an opportunity for African leaders, to do fraud around the election and then stay in power. But first of all, we have to agree that all of us, if the international tribunal or international jurisdiction can be fair, we agree. We know the UN, so I do not want to go into that, but we can look at the UN, the way it's functioning. So if there is something that is there, that is fair, we will agree. But in the case of Kenya, there are two things that I forgot to say that I'm going to say now. First, if they want to go after Uhuru Kenyatta, or they should have gone also after Kibaki, or they should have gone after Raila Odinga. And that the very Raila Odinga that Sylvia mentioned, we know that the West favored him, and then everything that was put into place under the pressure of the West was to eliminate Uhuru Kenyatta, to give a competitive advantage to Raila Odinga. Unfairness in the case of Kenya, just in the beginning, first thing. Second, we can see, for instance, that we can say, we have to go after the U.S., or we have to go after, I don't talk about things, that I cannot master. In that case, it is almost impossible because the Security Council is in the hands of a few and would decide for global politics. So we're not going to dream of America being prosecuted by the International Criminal Court.
But I think we should also, frankly, point out that if that were to happen in the United States of America, the incumbent president would be impeached. In fact, there has been an impeachment when I am here against a sitting president at one time called Bill Clinton, except that he was never indicted. Let's go for it.
Yeah, thank you, Shaka. That's an excellent observation, actually. The U.S. municipal law, which is domestic law, we call it municipal law, has clearly shown that they've got very effective checks and balances within the legislature, which makes it possible to get a president impeached. In Africa and many developing countries, it's a little bit different. But I think one important policy recommendation going forward, which would really help
You have 30 seconds.
the ICC, is to have a legal mechanism which can actually compel the Security Council to bring certain cases from the West to the ICC. We don't have that leverage. It simply says the Security Council can bring a case, but under what grounds?
Correct.
The statute can be amended to say somebody can bring a motion to compel the Security Council to move ahead.
And what about others who say that the Africans should set up their own court? But this would be a court that leaders in Africa would control.
It's pretty difficult given the political culture in Africa. I doubt very much that would succeed.
I see. Well, on that note, thanks to our distinguished guests, Dr. Kenneth Mwenda, a professor at American University, Washington College of Law, and Dr. Nyaka Lagoke, founder of the Revival of Pan-Africanism Forum. Thanks to our affiliate stations, along with our viewers and listeners, we thank you for tuning in. For many of our Voice of America radio affiliates, Learning English is coming up next, and tomorrow morning it's Daybreak Africa with James Bate. On behalf of the Voice of America, thanks for tuning in to Straight Talk Africa. In the meantime, get better, not bitter Africa, and please remember to keep the African hopes alive.